Hello everyone, and welcome back to Wolf Quest 3, where we are here with Kaleidoscope and her mate Sulfur, as they go ahead and rest next to the body of, yes, the body of an elk. Whoa, okay, that's just a lot of dogs and coyotes. What is going on? Sulfur! Like, what the heck? Oh my gosh! Sulfur! Sulfur! Sulfur, there's so many dogs! Sulfur, what's going on? Why are there this many dogs? Where are there this many coyotes? Sulfur, are you being... Okay, Sulfur is not being chased, but we're chasing. There's a whole pack of dogs here. I did not expect to wake up to this. Did not expect to wake up to this at all. All right. So we're going ahead. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's like a couple German Shepherds. I can never figure out, are these dogs that have like... Okay, I think he's running for it. Sulfur, are you good? Okay, and I think this is like one of the Dobermans, perhaps, or one of the mixes. Okay, I think we're good. No, okay, Sulfur. Oh my gosh. Like, are they stealing our food? Okay, no, that's a fox. All right, get out of here. I need that. That's my food. Sulfur, what the heck? That was a lot of intensity all at once, and I'm not exactly sure how. It's not over yet. Oh my gosh, this poor fox. This poor fox just got caught, like, among all of this chaos. Okay, I think we scared the dogs off, which is a good thing. But what a dramatic few minutes. And I think there's just like, is that just a moose? Yeah, and then there's just no, I think that's, wait. We could probably leave the little fox alone by now, Sulfur. Like, not that I'm opposed to continuing to fight for our food, but geez, okay. Well, friends, that got a little bit exciting. I think the dog pack is still here. Oh my gosh. Do they not leave? And there's like a little fox over here too. Oh my gosh. I think we have to really like try to chase these dogs out of here. So they're headed kind of towards the south, which is going to be into Lucky Pack territory. And then we're going to swing around and try to claim some more of the Van Winkle Pack territory, as well as the Lost River, because we still do not have enough territory strong enough to be able to claim this place as our own and raise our pups here. And given the fact that there's like wild wolves here too. All right. Okay, that is definitely a giant moose. There's a couple of them. There's a whole bunch, in fact. There are several moose. There is not just one. There's a lot of moose. Get out of here, little fox. I wasn't even trying to bite you. You just were in the way. I have no idea if this carcass is going to be here when we come back. But we'll go ahead and we're going to start heading straight for the east so that we can loop around, try to claim some territory. I'm gonna wiggle between the moose that have come to observe the wolf versus dog fight first thing in the morning. And really, I think that Callie has had enough of this. It has been our endless winter for far too long. Even the elk are beginning to become quite weakened, actually. When we ran into that elk herd the other night, they were able to go ahead and basically just completely eliminate. Oh, there's some bison just right there. Yeah, we're gonna leave you guys alone. Just, wait, what's this? Oh, the pink dinosaur! The return of the pink dinosaur already? Look, I don't understand what it is. Callie is the one who's supposed to be a little bit afraid of people, right? Maybe. She just kind of has turned out that way, even though originally she was going to want to, like, potentially stay inside of the cities, and there's another cougar. That's fine. Just coming over here to the Lucky Pack scent territory. Like, I've noticed a lot of cougars hanging out where the scent marks are lately. Little concerned about that. All right, let's start going to the north because I really don't want to claim like this much territory to the south. We're kind of exhausting ourselves stretching from north to south when really we need to kind of like stretch out in a little radius instead. Wow. Yeah, there's cougars, there's wolves the further south we go, or not wolves, pardon me. Well, there's wolves south, there's wolves north, there's wolves to the east and the west as well. But I've noticed that there do seem to be a lot of dogs when we come down to the south. And that's something that Callie is not quite interested in. And Callie is actually the one who has also found the clown shoe, the maraca, a creepy doll. She has found a pickaxe. She's basically discovered like all of the remains of these humans that were once here. And we can smell both females from the salvage and the stardust pack are nearby. This is just a lot to maintain. And I don't think we want to mess with the stuff that gets down here where the dogs are, where we're really going to start smelling even more of the weird human things. As much as I thought it would be fun to maybe have Callie gather up a ton of the different... Alright, do we want to be here? I think we do. Yes, we want to go straight to the north then. And we're going to try to find the next scent mark. And ignore all of the mini moose. There's a lot of moose down in the forest too. And there's the Lost River Pack again. I really think we did split the Lost River Pack in two with the way that we took over the territory. I don't smell any dens. It feels like most of the dens are actually closer to like the human town, which is the opposite direction that Callie wants to be in. Aha! And now that we have really surveyed a lot of the land and we've been able to go back and forth quite a bit with Sulfur to see what might be available, I really think like Kaleidoscope is ready to stop fooling around. She's ready to kind of take this seriously, to have another litter to replace the litter of pups that she lost before. So I think we're going to veer straight towards the waterfalls. So we're going to head straight towards Two-Step basically, and we're going to try to claim one of the dens that are very close to the Lost River itself. And otherwise, just kind of like defend this zone. So we're in what would be the southernmost chunk of our territory in the future. I think, I hate to leave food behind, but maybe Sulfur will eat that. Because he's kind of got quite, yeah, shouldn't have worried about that. He's only going to peck at it a little bit, but you know what? Callie normally has been a lot more cautious about making a lot of noise and making her presence known among the wolf packs and, let's see, more of those females from the Stardust pack. And among the others who live in the forest, but she's ready to have her pups. Even if we don't have a perfectly defended area, I kind of feel like at this point, she might actually just not have a choice. It is so late into the season, and the winter should have ended so long ago, that I wonder if she just wouldn't have a choice, and she just has to have her wolf pups pretty soon. Alright, we'll swing east for just a moment, or west for just a moment. There's a den nearby! Okay, we have to find this. We need to find, like, every possible den that we can, because we need options. If we have to go ahead and pivot because we're being chased by like these bazillions of dispersals that we're suddenly smelling, I dislike the fact that there's so many dispersal females around here. This is a whole nother group, the windstorm females too. All right, let's see if we can find the location of this den. And I think basically I might have a challenge for Callie that says that because this endless winter has been going on for such an abnormally long amount of time, she's actually been expecting to deliver these pups for a while, and she may not have a choice in waiting any longer. So as soon as we claim enough territory, we might actually have a challenge where she has to immediately... Uh-oh, okay. Really, Sulfur? We take 2 steps into a stranger wolf's territory, and Sulfur's just like, oh, I know what to do. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start howling. Alright, I know we need to turn around for the den, but I'm just trying to see. Can we find the scent marker from over here? I don't think so. So we'll go ahead and try this Sulfur's way. Making our presence just immediately known. Howling. Scent marking, and trying to find... Yeah, there's the Lost River Pack again. I actually haven't heard from any of the other wolves for a while now. There's another snowshoe hare. There's so much more prey down here than we even began to run into. when we were up in the northern mountains. No doubt it's not nearly as difficult to survive around here. Alright, so these are the 2 spots. Oh my gosh, the walkie-talkie. I think that she actually found the walkie-talkie too. Oh my goodness, now we're back in our territory. What the heck? We must be like yeah, we're right in the center of a big area. We can claim this as our own pretty soon. We'll go ahead and hunt that hare. That might actually help with making this count as our home. And I wonder if actually if we claim this area and then find the den that's like unlocated right over here, I wonder if that's actually going to be enough hexes that it will finally be time for her to have her pups. Because that's going to be the rule. I'm going to do that probably with both Echo and Callie, is even if we don't have ideal amount of territory, because we have been waiting so long for these pups, as soon as we have enough territory, then whatever we have found is just going to have to be good enough. Ah, come on. Okay, yeah, there's still a den nearby. And I think we've almost taken over enough of this. Have we ever actually... I think once or twice we've run into the Lost River pack, but I can't actually recall what they look like at the moment. We've done it! Holy cow! Okay, it's time to finally establish the Dark Moon pack, Generation 7. Oh my gosh. We are truly a pack. So we are going to go ahead and we are going to choose a den, because like I said, the long winter is finally over. It is time to choose a den. Our territory has been established. So now we need to go ahead and we need to actually, uh-oh, here we go. We need to find a place to call home. There we go! Yes! Your pups will be born soon. Now that the snow is beginning to melt, it's time to find a good den site. There's no need to dig a new den for yourself, since there are many potential sites out there. Abandoned burrows made by wolves, coyotes, and foxes just need to be expanded for your needs. Cavities underneath old root trees, and gaps under large boulders. So, now that we're going to find the dens, they might look a little different now that the snow has melted, and we can go ahead and settle in. And the dens are always on south-facing slopes to try to catch as much of that spring sunshine as possible. That's just so cool to me that that's like the very specific requirement wolves have for their dens. I think I still smell the walkie-talkie. All right. So, we have to find, like, basically the next den and make that our den, which means, do I really want to try to locate the mystery den that's somewhere in an unknown location around here? Or do we want to go just a little bit to the north? Oh my gosh, and the Lost River Wolves are, like, right here. Ah, and the Van Winkle pack right there. Ah! Okay, that's gonna be a little bit dangerous if we go ahead and just like claim that spot, and yet we might have to because of the little rule I said. Ugh, the cursed doll. Are we really going to have to den next to the cursed doll? Because I don't think that bodes well. And the walkie-talkie. Okay, so they're both over here. And then, those are my spots that I took over Lost River. Gosh darn it. Alright, I have to pick a spot though, like the first one that really shows up. We want to be... Whee! Okay, we want to be near the water. Yeah, here's where we left the doll. And then that's to the east, that's to the south. So the closest den would probably be this one a little bit to the north. Unless I find one more on our way up. Oh, look, there's a Lost Rivers marker right over here. If we can just destroy this, even more territory for ourselves. Okay, slow down, slow down. Ugh, and this is the last territory that actually Callie wanted, because this is the burned out forest. This is definitely a place that has seen better days. Ugh, this is really not where she wanted to den, because this is absolutely a forest fire came through here. And she's quite afraid of forest fires, but I kind of think that it's a little fitting if we legitimately don't stumble on like a brand new den. Are we like on top of one or something? Abandoned coyote den. Uh-oh. And actually I just noticed we haven't exactly finished claiming this territory. before we went and agitated the Lost River pack, but I think, there we go. All right, so this is ours now. Ah, the wolves are just really making a big fuss about this. So we smell a den, an abandoned coyote den, and it's nearby somewhere. And I think that, like, Callie might be, like, basically, like, having contractions right now, ready to have her baby. We smell grizzly bears in the area, or ready to have her babies. We smell like there's, like, grizzly bears in the area. There's the abandoned coyote. Oh, okay. Okay, it looks like this has to be it. So close to the burned out forest. So close to multiple other wolf packs. Way too close for comfort. And really, really, really not in the most ideal spot. But Callie, desperate because it is finally time to have her pups, is going to be pulling herself forward and welcoming Generation 7 of the Dark Moon Pack. So you guys, the moment has finally come. This is your last chance to leave any suggestions for names that you think that the pack should go ahead and acquire, since this is going to be the generation that will inherit all of Lost River and its mysteries into the future generations. We're getting so close to that 10 generation challenge with our wolves, and we're gonna have to see how many pups we are going to welcome next time. So I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye!